Hey guys, this is Colin at Bookie Bash on Twitter. This is my first video for this NFL playoffs of the 2012-2013 season. It's Wildcard weekend this week, and we have Minnesota at Green Bay, which is the first video I'm doing, and we also have Cincinnati and Houston. Before I get started, Canes fan 211 that's on Twitter has requested me to wear my shades in this video, and here are the new shades I have. These are different from what you've seen, what you're used to. Um, for those of you not aware, I used to wear aviators when I did videos. If you actually check out my earlier videos, I was wearing aviators. Now I'm wearing the Ray-Ban Wayfarers. I don't even know that's how you pronounce it. It's like Wayfarer. I don't know. So let's get to this Packers game. First, we'll look at the current the records that are relevant to the situation, being the Packers at home. The Packers are 7-1 at home, and Minnesota is 3-5 on the road. Minnesota's record against the spread is 8-7-1, while the Packers posted a spread record of 9-7. Right now in covers, I'm seeing 67% of the action on the Vikings, while 30% of the action is on the Packers. Um, the weather is questionable for tomorrow. I've heard about ice rain and all, like it's pretty bad weather for tomorrow's game. It's in Green Bay, so I was gonna that kind of factors into this, being as Minnesota is in they play mainly in a dome, or actually where their home stadium is, and the Packers are used to this kind of cold weather. The line opened up at Packers minus 9.5 and has since climbed down to minus 8.5, so almost a point. But I've seen it lower at like minus 7.5, around that range. Um, the over under, which I'm not gonna touch, is 46. I think it could go either way. Um, and let's go to some stats now. I'll give you here's the rundown of my videos. I'm gonna give you the stats, the trends, and then I'll give you my final take and my pick. That's the kind of format I want to follow in each of these videos. Uh, Packers at home, they average 29 points a game. The Vikings on the road average 21 points a game. The average allowed points for the Packers, they allow 17.5 points at home, and the Vikings on the road average giving up 23 points per game. Um, let's look at some historical um, numbers. The Packers are 4-1 at home in their last 10, and they've won each of those. They won them by an 8.8 point margin. The last time that the Vikings beat the Packers at home was in 2009, where they won 38-26. And the Packers in this matchup are 4-1 overall in the last 5. Like I mentioned before, this will be a third game between these two teams. This with the series 1-1. Vikings just won last week at home by a field goal, and the Packers won earlier this season at home. So this is kind of the rubber match, or this is the rubber match in the season. Um, the margin at home is 11.6 for the Packers, and the margin on the road for the Vikings is minus 1.75. Now the margin is what I've determined to be the average of how much they win or lose by. That's basically what it is. It's a number that can give you an indication of how much a team wins by on average. And the Vikings have struggled on the road earlier in the season. However, they have been hot in the past couple weeks with Adrian Peterson. Now let's look at some trends. There's a couple trends that we'll take a look at, and I don't know if they'll be relevant, but we'll take a look at them and see if they are. If I can find these trends in this trends. Vikings are 5-0 against the spread in their last 5 Saturday games. That's really relevant. No, it's not. Vikings are 4-0 against the spread in their last 4 games overall. That could be something to consider. For the Packers side, they are 4-1 against spread in the last overall games. They're 4-1 against spread in the last 5 games in January, which is kind of relevant because it's playoff games. So they're 4-1 against spread in their last playoff games in January, and last 5 playoff games overall, they're 4-1 against the spread. And they are also 8-1 against spread in their last 9 games following a straight-up loss. So they're in a situation to put revenge on the Vikings. And head-to-head, here's another some interesting stuff, is the home team, which is the Packers, for tomorrow. Home team has been 4-1 against spread in the last 4 meetings, and the Vikings are an abysmal 1-5 against spread in their last 6 meetings in Green Bay, like I stated earlier. 1-5. Oh, last 6. I got confused with my number because I said 4-1. The Packers are 4-1 in the last 5. And never mind. But, I mean, what this game comes down to is, can Christian Ponder lead his team, or can the Vikings pull off an amazing upset? Can they beat the Packers 2 weeks in a row? And especially on the road, can they do that? You know, I look at the Vikings, and without Adrian Peterson, they're nothing. I mean, there's this, you know, especially in this weather, do you trust Ponder, or do you like Rodgers? Like, do you think Ponder is going to beat Rodgers in Green Bay in January with possible snow and rain? No way in hell. For this, I've predicted the score of the Packers winning 28-17. I think the Vikings will put up some scores, but in the end, the Packers will completely outplay them. I'm taking the Packers minus 4.5 in the first half, and I'm taking them minus 7.5 to minus 8.5, whatever number I'm going to get right now, in the game. Like I said, I mean, I also like the fact that most of the action is now on the Vikings, so the Vikings appear to be a public play. Hopefully, or most likely by kickoff, that'll even out, and it'll be pretty even. Hope you guys enjoy this video. I'll be doing more of these later. I'm going to do the Houston game in a little bit. Just got to compile some stats for that video so I'm not sidetracked completely of what I'm supposed to say. But yeah, good luck to you guys, and hope you guys enjoy the video, and see you guys in a little bit.